want to send out a quick shout out to my girlfriend Adrienne. Hi Adrienne! She requested this video asking, why did I choose to be in the Miss America organization and what is the difference between Miss America and Miss USA? That is a really, really good question. Part 1, why Miss America? The summer before I went to college, I was at a Cancer Society luncheon and I was approached at this luncheon by Miss Pierce County's outstanding teen. And she and one of the board members who were there were asking me, oh, how old are you? Are you going to school? What are your goals? And they said, we think you'd be perfect for our organization. You should consider running for Miss Pierce County. And I said, pageants, I don't really know much about pageants. What I really knew was very much on the surface what you see in movies, like Miss Congeniality. Turns out there was a whole lot more that I had no idea about. So she told me more about the Miss America organization and what they stand for and what goes into it. The most impactful thing she mentioned for me at the time was that it was the biggest provider of scholarships to women in America. And of course, I was just about to enter college and endlessly searching for more and more and more scholarships so that I could finish my schooling. So in my little brain, I was like, ding, 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 scholarships. This is a really good idea. I might try this out. Miss America provides over $45 million in scholarships to women every single year. What's cool about that is not only can these scholarships go towards your current education, but you can use them for graduate school or you can apply them to your student loans, which is really helpful for me as a college graduate. I am in debt up to my eyeballs. So I went and I tried it out. I did not expect it to be such a grueling, intense process. Every week we would meet and we would practice our interview skills. We'd practice walking. We'd talk about our community service platforms. We would talk about what was going on in the world and what current events were happening. We'd also talk about our academic work and what we needed to work on with that, and our career goals and how we could achieve those goals. This process went on for, I'd say, about 2 to 3 months, and then the pageant happened, and I was so blessed to place as the second runner-up to Miss Pierce County my first time out. Of course, I was hooked. Not only did I receive the scholarship, but I gained so much more from this program than I ever thought possible. The Miss America program is not just a scholarship program, it's a mentorship program. There are different levels of the program. There's the Miss level, ages 17 to 24, and there's the teen level, ages 13 to 17. The Miss act as mentors for the teen level. Additionally, there's a third tier, and that's what we call the little princesses. Those are little girls, and it's not a competition. However, the teens act as a mentor for the little princesses, and it's like a big sister, little sister relationship. It is a leadership program and a service program. The Miss America organization requires that each girl have a community service platform. Every week, these girls are encouraged to be volunteering in their platform, to be spreading awareness about their platform, to be getting involved in every single way that they can. Consequently, these girls become leaders for their community in their platform. And that's a pretty amazing process. I've seen these young women involved in pretty much every part of their community because of their platforms. Again, we talk about our career goals and our academic goals. These local programs work to ensure that we are able to pursue those goals, that we are on track, that we have a plan, that we have a step-by-step layout of what we're going to do to make that happen. I'd say one of the biggest takeaways from the program is the ability it gives you to interview well and to interview without being nervous about it. After college, I was confidently able to interview for jobs and was not as nervous or apprehensive as my peers about doing that. Every single week, the board would have a scheduled mock interview for you, and you would meet in front of a panel of 5 mock judges, and they would ask you everything from current events that week to your political stances, to your goals, to your platform. Anything was on the table. But it also made me a better student. It made me a better communicator. It made me a better speaker. With all the learning about current events and everything, I am able to vote without even looking up what's on the ballot because I already know what is in my voting ballot before I get it. It's amazing just how many skills were developed in this program. And so I kept coming back, and I kept coming back, and I kept coming back, because this was not about scholarship anymore. This was about my personal development and reaching my dreams. The Miss America program is a sisterhood, like a true sisterhood. I didn't get to be in a sorority in college because my college didn't have them. However, I made so many girlfriends from this program. Nobody was catty, nobody was mean, everyone was just there to improve and to lift other women up. I'd say it really is the true definition of a sisterhood. Women empowering other women. Part 2. One of the biggest misconceptions about Miss America is that it is Miss USA. They are actually two separate things, Miss America and Miss USA, but they used to be the same thing. Miss America started in 1921 in Atlantic City. There was a group of businessmen in Atlantic City who wanted to increase tourism to the area, so they decided to create a bathing suit contest. Eventually, that competition evolved into Miss America, and it was a scholarship program because they wanted to empower women and they wanted women to go to college and to work. It was a very feminist organization. Fast forward to 1951 when Yolanda Betbez was crowned Miss America. I really hope I pronounced that right. At that time, Miss Americas were sometimes still asked to appear in their swimsuit at particular events. And Yolanda was really uncomfortable with that. So she had said, you know, I just really don't want to do this. It's not something that I'm comfortable with. And the Miss America organization was okay with that. However, the swimwear sponsor, Catalina Swimwear, was not okay with that. They decided to separate and form another pageant, which became Miss USA. Although the Miss America program and the Miss USA program are two different programs, the biggest thing to remember is that they both have the same goals, they just have different ways of getting there. They both want to empower women and they want to have women reach their goals. Probably the biggest difference is that the Miss America competition has a talent portion and the Miss USA competition does not. The Miss America interview is 10 minutes long, and the Miss USA interview is about 3 minutes long. In Miss America, all competitions start at the local level, then it goes to state, and then it goes to Miss America, and that's the end. In the Miss USA organization, you start at the state level in most states, at least in Washington state, and then once you win your state level, you go on to Miss USA, and once you win Miss USA, you go on to Miss Universe, and then that's the end of that competition. The Miss America organization is an entirely volunteer-run 501c4 nonprofit organization, whereas the Miss USA competition is owned by WME and IMG. The actual structure of these programs and the way you compete are different. In the end, it's about every woman's personal development through these programs and her ability to reach her highest dreams. If you have any video requests, go ahead and send them over to me. You can comment in the comment section or you can send me a message. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe and like my video. I hope you learned something today about these organizations. I will see you next time.